Yeah.
Not memorizing what she says, understanding the meaning of what she says. Because I've been in Indian schools, right? And now I absolutely hate memorizing. Like it's a bit of a PTSD for me now, because Indian schools, you don't learn anything in Indian schools, right? All you learn is memory power. Okay, all you learn is how to memorize something. That's what they expect you to do.
Yeah.
And it's not good in Indian schools, because in Indian schools, it's just you memorizing for like the whole year, and at the end of the year you do a really big test that has everything in it.
Yeah.
It's not like in Australian schools where you have like different topics and there's a different test for algebra and stuff. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. But in India, you just have one really big test across the whole year, and you just memorize everything.
Yeah.
And it's not fun. I'd say I learned close to nothing when I was in India. Just because I was memorizing. Okay? I didn't understand any. Okay, sure, I got good marks. Sure. But I didn't understand any of what the teacher said. I didn't understand anything that was in the book. Okay? They were just words to me that I had to put in my brain, remember the order of them and how they're spelled, put them in the test exactly to get good marks. That's all it was for me. And after that day, I am genuinely against memorizing something, okay, as the name of studying. Because that does not help me.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah. If anything, like studying for me is more annoying. Like, is harder than doing the actual test without knowing anything. I don't know why. It just is. I prefer to be able to just go in and pray to God that I actually pass. I'd never even really study.
I don't either. I only study when I need to recheck something that I'm not sure about, right?
Yeah.
When I actually know, when I actually understand something, and I'm like, yeah, sure, it is like that, but maybe it's not. Let me check. That's when I study. It's not even studying, it's just looking up a couple of questions. That's all I do.
Yeah.
And then overachievers come up to me and they're like, oh, did you study last night? I studied the whole night. I got 100%. What's the point of getting 100% if you don't know why you got 100%?
Yeah.
Okay? When people at school say, oh yeah, the Australian education system's so bad, the education system's trash.
The Australian education system is probably better than most other countries.
It is. I really get triggered when people say that. I'm like, have you ever been to India? If you've been to India, you'll know what a bad education system is. Okay? You can't blame Australia for anything. That's just you being a retard and not wanting to do work.
Yeah.
First you talk about everybody learning differently, and you should learn everybody their own way, right? You should like teach everybody how they understand it. And then you talk about equality. Well, choose one.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want equality or special treatment? What do you want?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's pretty fucked.
Super annoying. And then people are like, oh, school's too hard. School, oh, I'm just gonna drop out of year 10. What are you gonna, what are you gonna do?
Actually trigger me.
What are you gonna do? Live off Centrelink payments for your whole life?
Probably. Surprise me.
Okay, I am very grateful that I was born in India at this point.
Yeah.
Because I actually like school. I like going to school, okay? Yeah, sure, there's a bit of bullshit in there, but I love going to school.
And then there's those days that you just don't want to get on and all some shit, but...
Yeah, but I still love school. Because I've been to the schools in India, which are absolute trash. And then there's people that trigger me that are like, oh, school's so bad. I'm like, you should go to India someday. I really hate people that do that.
Yeah.
Right? And another thing I really hate is homeschool people.
Oh yeah.
Okay?
Definitely.
You sure some people are genuinely homeschooled, right?
Yeah.
But I'd say at least 90% or over 90% of the people that are homeschooled are just people that don't want to do shit. Are just people that are like, oh, I'm getting bullied, let me just pop out of school. That's not a reason to pop out of school. Okay?
Yeah, they just fucking stay at home so they can like.
Okay? You're just lazy, that's what you are. Just don't want to do shit because you are lazy.
I mean, I understand those people who like genuinely get death threats and shit at school who don't feel safe to go to school. I can understand why they're at home.
Yeah.
But people like just lazy fuckers that don't want to go, like that's fucked.
I know somebody that's homeschooled, right? I wish I didn't know that person. But I know somebody that's homeschooled. That person used to be in a class with me, right? In year 5.
Yeah.
And then later I never saw that person again. I realized in year 9, no actually year 8, right? That person was homeschooled.
Damn.
You know why?
Why?
Because she was apparently being bullied.
I'm guessing she wasn't actually being bullied then.
People said mean stuff to her. She left school.
Damn.
Okay.
That's screwed.
That's super annoying to me because I used to actually get beat up and then still go to school in India.
Yeah.
It's an excuse. You're just making an excuse to not wanting to do shit. Okay?
Yeah.
Sure that you get bullied, so what?
Yeah.
Okay? One problem I have with people, right?
Yeah.
I accept this myself, right? When I did used to get bullied, there was a reason I used to get bullied.
Yeah.
Right? You can't expect to change the world because somebody doesn't like you. Okay, that's not the world's fault. I think you should look at yourself while people are bullying you. You sure when people bully me, I know why people bully me. I do.
Yeah.
Okay, I do dumb shit and then people say bad things about me because I do dumb shit sometimes. And I accept that. But people that are genuinely like, oh, people are bullying me. People are bullying me for no apparent reason. Those people trigger me. There's not, somebody doesn't just come to you and they're like, ha 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 ha, you're bad. Nobody does that. Okay? There's a reason they're bullying you. Okay? There are some societal expectations that should be met.
Yeah.
Everybody's different. Everybody's not the same. You're sure everybody's not the same, right? But then why do you criticize other people? That statement could be used for anybody in the world.
Yeah.
You could say that about Jack the Ripper. Everybody's not the same.
Yeah.
You could say that about Hitler. You could say that about a random guy that's done nothing wrong in their life. Okay, you say that about anybody in the world, and that'd be a justified statement. Okay, sure, everybody's not the same, but that still doesn't justify being a dumbass. Okay?
Yeah.
Annoys me that people genuinely think bullying is someone else's fault.
Yeah.
Right? It's at some point your fault too.
Yeah.
Okay? Nobody just bullies you out of habit. There's a reason they bully you. And you need to just get better. Okay? Yeah, I'm flimsy, right? I'm a stick. Maybe that's why I can't do sports, and maybe that's why I get bullied in sports. Because I can't do it, and nobody chooses me in their team. That's the reason, okay? I'm not gonna deny that and be like, no, I didn't do nothing wrong. Right? I'm not gonna do that. But people that are there that actually do, and they're like, oh no, I'm not good at sports, and I'm gonna accept that I'm not good at sports, but other people should too, because I said so.
Yeah.
Okay? That's so annoying when people do that. They're like, oh, I'm being bullied. Let me just change schools. Let me just make a right. Like, freaking. This is racism. I'm being bullied. Let me just make a rally of activists to come behind me and help me. That's so annoying. Okay? Yeah, you're being bullied. There's a reason you're being bullied. Acknowledge it. Move on. Okay? Or do something about it. You either accept the fact that you are wrong sometimes, and that's why you're being bullied, or you do something about it. Okay, if somebody's bullying you because you're flimsy, don't be flimsy. Okay, there's no excuse for that. That's human instincts. You can't change human instincts for your emotional wealth. You can't expect to change the world because you feel like it. Yeah, sure, there's some actual people out there, there's some actual trash people out there that bully other people for nothing.
Yeah.
But those aren't the majority of people that bully you. Those aren't your generic bullying high school person. Those are like those 1% of psychopaths that are out there that mentally release dopamine and happiness hormones when they see somebody get hurt. I don't think most people in school are psychopaths, clinically. Okay. And some people, I've had this happen to me sometimes, right? I've thought of this sometimes, but I've like shook it out of my mind because I can think straight sometimes, right? Even I've experienced this, that sometimes you just try to blame everybody else for what you've done and just blame them bullying you. You know on the inside that at some point in the future they'll be at a better place than you, mentally, physically, and financially, but you can't accept it. And you're like, no, something bad will happen to them because good things are always right. Okay, it doesn't work like that. You can't rely on an outer force, God or whatever you believe in, to do everything for you. It doesn't work like that. You're not, karma doesn't do everything. If somebody that bullies you actually does shit and you don't, and you just go around twiddling your fingers and being, oh, I am unique, I am somebody that everybody likes, but I just get bullied because I am unique from everybody else. If you go around doing that, twiddling your fingers at random people and calling them racist, I don't think you're gonna get anywhere in life.
Probably not.
Oh goddamn! I just went out of hand there. Sorry, I just went on a little bit of rant there.
Oh, I can tell. Jesus. Where are we going?
I don't know where we're going. I'm just running around ranting about random people getting bullied. There's probably going to be people in the comments, right? People in the comments of this video, they're going to dislike this video. They're going to be like, oh, well, I got bullied and I didn't do anything wrong. There was something you did wrong, okay?
Yeah, whether or not you can't remember, or you're refusing to remember. No one ever likes to own up to their mistakes. They always love to play the victim.